Someone told me you play tennis. I don't know.
I'm a ball boy.
All his glory kept
So that
up.
shirt I wore when I won Wimbledon in 2015. I played with Martina Hingis. Incidentally, that's her towel from Roland Garros in 2016.
You just stole it from her?
Stole it.
That's
And she stole mine.
Did she? I don't think she's framed it up and kept it in her house. Martina, if you're watching this, can you believe this guy?
And then this is just on the right-hand side is just a chronological picture.
This is just some of my 18 Grand Slams.
Of some of the best partners
Whatever.
I've had.
Oh, wait. What do we have here? Pele signed your shirt?
Pele signed his shirt and gave it to me.
Okay. So now we have the terrace over here. Wow. Very nice. I never pegged you as a plant person.
Bengali genes and Portuguese genes. So I love my greenery and my trees. In fact, on the periphery of the whole terrace, I've got 176 bougainvillas. And why 176? Because my birthday is 17th of June.
Oh, wow.
So
Very
that.
cute. I am now going to challenge you, sir, to a keep up challenge.
I don't have enough confidence.
That's fine. And you know, I don't mean to intimidate you. You're not the only one with a Wimbledon towel.
Are you serious? Just look at this.
Greatness
Can you please zoom in on this?
front of your eyes.
He rocked up to a 6-time Wimbledon champion's house
Yes.
with, I might add, purple Wimbledon towel. Very impressed.
I got this from Lokanwala. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have with us tennis icon Leander Paes, Olympicist, that's a word, versus
The legend.
yes,
The man himself. The man who's not only great in front of the camera, but actually is funnier behind the camera.
all right, cameraman ready? Because Brut doesn't cover health insurance for jaws drop.
Just have you noticed?
Yeah.
Firstly, the shorts are Fila.
get a
Beyond board.
Get a feel of this.
Beyond Borg of the 80s. Okay.
Yes.
Then it's all day I dream about
Sports. Yeah.
Adidas. Then he's got his tights on. I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
And then
I
he's
don't
got
wanna
the Air Force Ones. We're going to take off
Come on,
today.
I don't want to expose my legs to the internet, so
So we're just doing ups.
keep ups.
Okay?
Yeah. No, that's not okay.
8, 9, 10. How's that?
Here we go. So the number to beat is
10.
8. 10. 10 is it? Okay, that's fine.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 30, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Wow!
Greatness in front of you.
Well done.
Beauty.
I'm impressed.
Okay, before we grab a seat, can we just touch upon all this?
Sure. Come, I'll take you this way. So,
That's so many awards.
this one is my Arjuna Award, and I think I won that in 1990.
Yeah, I also think that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was reading the Hindi up on top.
Okay.
So, that was after I won Junior Wimbledon in 1990. My first ever trophy.
Oh, wow.
You're holding a Wimbledon Junior Boys Singles Trophy.
So cute. What did it mean to you, winning
Oh
that?
God. I don't get nervous for matches. I've never been scared. Never been scared for matches other than when I played against you.
Right.
It's one of my favorite ones with Andre Agassi.
Agassi.
This was from the Olympics in 1996.
You won that, right?
No, he got me on that. I had 2 set points. India had 2 set points in the first set, but he's just brilliant.
Yeah.
His ability, his mental game, and his ability to find ways are just brilliant. And then this is one of my favorite coaches, Sir Alex Ferguson. It always has been my number 1 sport. With tennis was not my first choice or my 5th choice. I mean, I'm more talented at football, soccer. I played hockey, cricket, track and field, box, swam, all for school. And my speed was my forte. So either football or track was the way I was going to go. But for a tennis player, I mean, I'm short for a tennis player. I mean, the average height of a tennis player in the 80s when I started was 6'1". So at 5'10" on a good day, I chose a sport that was really difficult. Plus also because I started tennis so late, my backhand technique is not so good. You know, I can say it to you now because I've retired, so doesn't matter. But back then, I think also if you look at the science of what I did, I served and volleyed a lot. I played aggressive tennis, so I could use my speed against the other opponent's power maybe. Or because I was serving and volleying, you couldn't get to my backhand ground stroke. So I just hid my weakness, which is the backhand ground stroke, especially when it got up above my shoulders. And I served and volleyed. It's hard coming from a country like India. It's very hard. Back in the 80s, there was no foreign bank accounts. There was no credit cards. There was no foreign currency. You had to, I think the maximum back then was like $250 in traveler's checks that you could carry each trip. Now my trips lasted 3 months and 4 months. $250 wasn't going a long way.
Yeah.
So hence one's had to live in locker rooms. One's had to sleep in locker rooms with your bags and things and wake up and shower and get the hell out of the locker room. So the guys that you're having to play at on the field and beat on the field don't know that you are living in the locker room. Otherwise they have a mental edge over you.
Let's talk about this emotional strength. Tennis as a sport itself, very difficult sport. India is not like some big superpower for that sport. It's a single sport, so it's a lonely sport.
Correct.
You have to play so many tournaments to sort of work your way up. ITFs, you have 1 week you're in Egypt, next week it's Costa Rica. You could fly all the way and lose the first round and it's like, see you, dude. And you'd make no money unless you're really somewhere up there. What would you say got you through all of that?
As a kid, I polished my father's Olympic medal every Sunday after church. I asked him what the 5 rings stood for, and he said the 5 continents. I said, why do they have different colors? And he explained it to me. I asked him what the Olympic movement was about, and he explained that to me. It's about community, it's about health, it's about competition, so on and so forth. I asked him what that angel was, and he said that's the goddess of Athena. So I always wanted to play for my people. I always wanted to prove that we Indians can be world beaters. That we Indians can be the best in our profession, in our field, globally. So I think that you got to have a little bit of pagal inside of you. You got to have a little bit of eccentricities inside of you to be able to sleep in locker rooms, to be able to still come back from getting stitched up, 23 stitches on 42nd Street, just on the pavement, sitting there while the ambulance first aid are coming and stitching you up, and then yet go to practice. So in that, I think that when the heart and the mind's desire to achieve something is larger than the fear, that's generally when good things happen. I woke up at midnight every single night while all the other boys in the academy were sleeping, and I did 10,000 skips every night, and I did 2,500 abs every night. And I went in front of a mirror with candles around it, and I did shadow practice because I was so far back on technique. And I did shadow practice for an hour between midnight and 1 a.m. every single night.
With candles?
So that I don't turn the lights on, so that the warden doesn't come and catch me for it. So the nuances of becoming a champion is science to me. It's not just God-given. It's not luck. It's not anything else that's out there other than 10,000 hours, 3 million repetitions perfectly. In 10 years, you can master anything. That's what we believe in our family. And we've got now 2 generations of Olympic champions. My dad won a medal in 72 in Munich in field hockey. And I won mine in 96 in tennis. And now my daughter, Ayana, she's at Tennis Academy in Barcelona, trying to become the 3rd generation of Olympian in the house. So there's some method to the madness. But I think you got to be a little pagal to do it. It takes a lot. It's not for the faint-hearted, I'll tell you.
Yeah, this story is unbelievable. And finally, when you got your medal at the Olympics and when you realized everything paid off, and in this entire competition of the world, I am out of 3, the last 3 men standing with the medal over there. What did you feel at that moment?
It's humbling, no? I mean, you play for a country of 1.3 billion plus people, and you get to represent your people,
I feel like just that clip, this is the interview. You don't even need me. We'll just post that. So that is a beautiful story. Wow, I might tear up. Let's lighten the mood. I'm interested to know I'm sure through all your competitive years, you were on such a strict diet and yada, 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 yada. Now, what are you eating?
I consciously gave myself a full year to eat and drink as much and whatever I wanted.
Oh, wow.
So
I've done
right
that all my
from
life, but
bibinka to jalebis to like a sorso mach to
Of course.
sorpotel to
Patel, yeah.
ilish mach with like
Ishmach,
yeah.
I
Aloo posto.
every Tuesday.
I love a good aloo posto, is amazing.
Yeah.
And also like other cuisines, right? I mean, I love to cook, so I enjoy cooking Thai food, and a good green curry or a good cow sway would be amazing. Or,
The best, yeah.
So that sort of stuff.
We're going to move into a segment now, which we call OK Boomer. It's where I quiz all our guests on Gen Z slang.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you some phrases or some
God.
words.
I'm
and
old
you
school,
Tell
dude.
me what it means. You can't be old school.
My daughter's going to be really embarrassed on this.
What is ghosting?
Ghosting is basically, I know that one. That I know, thank God.
Finally, yes.
Basically not responding to you, not taking your calls, not replying to your WhatsApps,
Correct.
not acknowledging you at all, and possibly even unfollowing you.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's a solid answer. Come on now, Kobe. But
On the board.
I've been ghosted a lot.
I can't imagine.
Right?
I cannot. I mean, any of
makes
you
two- that
guys
makes two of
ghosting
us.
this guy, he is really cool.
Oh, that's the end of the. Okay, yeah. So the next word is stop the cap.
Stop the cap. Topi.
Yes. You don't even want to guess. Your daughter is watching this.
She's already laughing at me.
Yeah, exactly. Stop the cap means stop lying.
Cap. Lying?
Yeah. It's language. It evolves. It comes from song and blah 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 blah. And then we're
It's
here.
hard. These, Gen Z lingo, slang. I mean,
It is hard. You know what I would suggest? The next time you're in a tennis match and there's like a, I don't know, maybe Andre Agassi is like, no, the ball was in. You'd be like, dude, stop the cap.
that's cool. It sounds cool. I'll give you that.
That's what I'm saying.
That sounds really cool, but life's hard enough as it is. Just keep it simple, dude. Just keep it simple.
But that was the OK Boomer segment with Leander Paes. And as we are reaching the end, I wanted you to, if you could, to the people, there are currently young athletes so desperately trying to make it. And if you could just one or two sentences of advice, what would it be?
Have the courage to dream big. And then have the courage to live out your dreams. The journey is always going to be longer than the euphoria of success. So enjoy the journey. And if I can, you can.
Poetic. Poetic. This guy doesn't miss. Wow.